Are you a new mother expecting your first baby and you have a vaginal delivery planned? Wondering what goes into giving birth to a baby vaginally? What can I do to make it easier? As a mother of 6 children, I have had C-sections, I've had epidurals, well, one epidural, and I didn't really like that. It was not a very good experience, and it was pushed on me. I've been induced. I've had completely natural birth, which I say is the easiest. But I'm going to just kind of go through this today, and I'm going to tell you how to push out your baby the easy way. So I went into labor with my first baby, Elijah, and I just need to tell you that I started pushing with him way too early. Your body was designed to have children. Your body is going to know what to do. But me, for example, I worked in the hospital that I was delivering my baby, right? And I was uncomfortable. There was somebody who was working at the time that I really didn't get along with, and I was really worried that she was going to come into the room. And let me tell you, it really did stunt me, so if you have any side issues going on, you're going to want to foresee those and make sure that they're not around. Like maybe there's a family member that is, I don't even know the scenario you might be in, but try to clear your head and try to just get rid of all barriers, because that is really going to set you back. But when it came to Elijah, I don't know exactly what it was, if it was the doctor that I had on or what it was, but she had me pushing way too early. And his sats on the machine were good, so I don't even know why I was pushing with him. I mean, he was doing fine. I was doing fine. But I pushed for over an hour with him, and he was just not ready to come out. Now, this is my first baby, like I said. And he was actually my smallest baby. He was 7 pounds, 8 ounces. That is important in this story. So then I quit pushing. By the time he was ready to come, then I'm all burnt out from pushing. Now, flash forward 13 months later to me giving birth to my second child, Elizabeth. She was 9 pounds, 12 ounces. Now, she was by far my easiest baby. And let me tell you why. I did not push too soon. I completely waited until she was ready to come. Now, let me tell you, when you are ready to push, when your body is physically ready to push, it's going to kind of feel like you need to go to the bathroom, like you have to go poop. It's going to be like this. I have to push. It's just this intense. I have to push. And then she was born in 5 minutes. Now, compare that to Elijah. I was pushing way too early with him. My body was just not, he wasn't ready to come out yet. That really made all the difference in the world. Now, did I have medication with either of those two? No, I did those two completely naturally. And yes, it is a mind game. In my opinion, I was walked into an epidural right at the end of my third baby, right 5 minutes before she was born. They wrapped me into it, and it was just terrible, bad experience. I did not want that. I had it on my birth plan that I did not want an epidural, but still that was pushed on me, and it is what it is. But then with Noah, my fourth baby, I wasn't even screaming with him. It's totally a mind game. If you look at every contraction this is going to get me a step closer to my baby, and you welcome them. It's almost like a weird thing to say, but you welcome it into your life. In this moment, your body really does handle it so much better. If you get frantic and that can put a lot of stress on you, but it is really a mind game. I know that sounds different. If you have questions about that, comment down below, and I will, elaborate with you in any way that I can. But yeah, with Elijah and Elizabeth, I did not have any medication with them. And Elizabeth came so much easier, and it's because I waited with her. My body was ready to start pushing with her, and when it was ready, she was born just like that. Now, I do have to say about Noah, my fourth baby, I was induced with him because I had gestational diabetes. His weight was fine. I don't even know why I let them talk me into that, because I'm kind of like a free spirit. I do what I want. And I don't let the doctors tell me what to do, but I was kind of talked into that, and I did it, and all of this. And having Pitocin, in my opinion, makes labor even worse. having a natural labor versus Pitocin is so much easier. And let me tell you why. Because your body is equipped. It can handle those contractions. They are separated, naturally. When they come naturally, your body can handle it so much better. But Pitocin, I mean, it just hits you so fast, right, and they're right on top of each other, and your body just cannot handle it, versus when you're doing it naturally. I'm not saying towards the end that they don't come right on top of each other, but it's just, and then with Noah, my fourth baby, the baby I was induced with, I ended up having a ruptured uterus with that. Like, she kept turning that Pitocin up and up and up. I hit an 8 and then nothing for like 10 hours. And during that 10 hours, she just keeps cranking it up. I don't know what in the world, negligence on her part, in my opinion. And then I'm screaming for a C-section. I mean, something's wrong. It got that bad, and they just kept cranking up that Pitocin. So I'm screaming for a C-section. Eventually they get me in, and I have to be put under for it because of some other health issues I had. The surgeon who was doing it heard this voice in her head that said, turn her uterus around, because she had shimmied it out to look at it, and it was just sopping blood. So I had a ruptured uterus, and that is a very rare side effect of being induced, is a ruptured uterus. So I know I'm kind of deviating off of the main track here, but Pitocin is way worse than doing it naturally, in my opinion. I don't know where you are, in terms of how you're going to deliver your baby. Let me know down below, and I can come alongside you. Like I said, I've had C-sections. I've had 3 of them. I've done natural births. I was roped into that epidural. There was a bad thing that happened because of that. I mean, I can speak to it all. So wherever you are, just, if you're wondering about something, leave me a comment down below and I can come alongside you. If you liked this video, got 1 or 2 things out of it, consider subscribing. I would just love that. And until next time, bye for now.